When you think of a celebrity, what's the first thing that comes to your? For example, Elvis Presley. Now I've heard this for years. I've heard this for decades. You know, he's too famous. He can't go out in public like me and you. Fame, being famous, he's all locked up at Graceland. He's trapped in his own home. Did you know that's one of the biggest lies ever told? Yeah, Elvis Presley loved that. Now, why did he love people thinking fame got him all locked up at Graceland? Because in your mind, he never left Graceland. In reality, he did. I was watching an interview with his bodyguards. And what was fun about him, it would fool you. They said he was so unpredictable, and that's what was fun about him. He loved people thinking he was all locked up at Graceland because he's too famous to go out in public. He loved that because it fooled people. It fooled. They said they'd be at Graceland. Here's how unpredictable he was, Elvis Presley. They'd be at Graceland, and all of a sudden he said, "Guys, let's fly to Colorado, do some skiing." 4 or 5 hours later, they're on the top of a mountain in Colorado skiing. Or let's take our motorcycles and go out. All he would do is put on a hat and sunglasses. Very few people would recognize him. He got out a lot more than you think. He just fooled you if you were alive. He just fooled you. You're thinking, I remember my dad thinking that. My mom, remember my dad one time made a statement. He's so famous he can't go out in public. Wrong. He loved people thinking that because that gave him more freedom to go out because no one expected him to be out in public. All he did was wear, you'd be amazed what a little disguise does. He often put a hat on, put sunglasses, and only a few people would recognize him. They said there was many a times they got on an airplane and go somewhere. Go to Hawaii, go to California, go to Colorado, and nobody knew it because everybody was brainwashed. He's locked up at Graceland. Being famous has got him all locked up. He can't go out in public. You know how the world talks. The world was wrong. The world was fooled. While you thought he was all locked up at Graceland, he was in Colorado on a mountain skiing with his bodyguards. Nobody could handle. Even a prisoner in a prison has a hard life because they're all locked up. Well, he wasn't stupid. All he had to do is put a hat on and sunglasses and go. They went many a time on their motorcycle. As long as they get past the gates of Graceland, and only thing he did there was sign a few autographs, and off they went. They always had fun because a lot of people tried to chase him, and on the motorcycles they'd outrun them. They had a lot more fun than you think. Oh, all this BS of he's locked up at Graceland. Being famous has got him. He's living a hard life. He's too famous. He can't go out in public. And I'm air quoting that. The world is fooled. Yes, he did get out. You just didn't know it. A lot of your celebrities do that now. They'll get on an airplane. I heard one celebrity, he was from Maine, state of Maine. He gets on an airplane and goes back to his hometown. Nobody knows it. So don't let fame hype up your brain. Don't let fame think you're all locked up all the time. That's the biggest BS there ever was. No, these celebrities, they get out. All they got to do is put a hat on and sunglasses. Very few people would recognize them. Elvis Presley did it all the time. You just didn't know it. They go to Florida. I mean, they said he would. I mean, that's what was fun about him. His bodyguards. Elvis Presley was so unpredictable. That's what made it fun. Or they'd head on an airplane and go to Florida, go swimming. Never had no problems because nobody knew it.